Tracing the arc of my career really has to start when I was a child. I lived with my grandfather, and he was an ardent amateur photographer. He and my grandmother had retired in Florida, and my mom and my sister and I moved down there to live with them. And he loved to photograph the weather phenomena. My uncle and aunt were both artists, so it was really a combination of family influences, I think, that drew me to photography initially. I guess I was in my early teens, and my uncle was kind enough to give me my first really great formal camera and encouraged me to start developing my interest in it. My mother was a high school journalism teacher, and that was also an influence, and I worked on the student paper, etc., and I was selling photographs and writing stories for my town newspaper at the age of 16. Went to University of Florida, studied journalism there, began as a newspaper photographer. Realized early on in my newspaper career that I was probably more gifted working in the editorial space and being a photo editor than I was as a photographer. And I saw that there was kind of a vacuum of people who were speaking up for photography in that way in newsrooms. So I took that as my career path. I always likened my role as a director of photography to being a film director or a sports coach. Depending on the metaphor, I was either trying to help the actors perform at their best to inhabit their roles fully, or as a sports coach, I was really trying to help them refine photography in a specific way. As a photo editor, I was really trying to help a photographer shape a story, so it was really transporting the audience beyond the boundaries of their own life experience. The one thing I can't coach is a photographer's ambition. They have to decide for themselves what success is.